Welcome to Credit Josh YouTube channel. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Josh, Credit Josh YouTube channel. Yes, this is Josh Van Horn with Credit Josh. It's all about personal credit, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's not business credit related. This is all personal credit, how to repair your personal credit, and personal credit products. Today we have a special guest, Jimena. She's the Vice President of Partnerships over at Smart Credit. I've had her already on Get Business Credit, but want to have her on here on Credit Josh because a lot of you guys are not business owners that are looking for solutions on how to fix your credit, and they have a lot of patent technologies that can really help you, that you don't need to hire a credit repair company for quite a few of these things. So with all that being said, again, if this is your first time, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And stay until the end because we're going to give you guys a special deal that you're not going to get anywhere else. Anyways, Jimena, thank you so much for coming on Credit Josh. I'll let you kind of just take it over from here, explain a little bit about yourself and then the platform.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me. And yes, I want to explain to you guys how Smart Credit works. If you want to take control of your finances, manage your credit yourself, build your credit yourself, and then protect it for the long term, develop some healthy habits around finance, we're here to help you. So without further ado, let me just get right into it. Let's see. So when you log into your account, now this is a test account, you're going to see your credit score up here. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. This is your credit score from TransUnion. You see we have your auto insurance score, higher risk index. Those are basically, if you're looking to get a higher paying job, that sort of thing, sometimes they might check your score. So we show you how you show up to employers. Where we have all of our patents and where things get really interesting are these two features right here. So let me go into the score builder and show you how that works. So it's going to take you through a bit of a tutorial, and it's going to share with you what's helping your score, which is grades. These are all good accounts. And then we're going to show you what's hurting your score. And then most places are going to stop here. They're going to show you your score, show you your negative accounts, and they're going to give you some advice as to all these things that you're going to have to do to take care of this, which take time and money from your busy day that you probably don't have time to deal with. But with us, this is where things change. You can actually take an action directly from the platform, saving you a ton of time and a ton of money. So what kind of actions can you take? Well, if you look here, you see I have this problem account. I have a 30, 60, 90-day late. Now let's say that was identity theft. I could hit identity theft, and then it would go directly to the creditor and tell them, like, hey, this was not mine. We are going to send a physical letter out. It's very important. This is not an online dispute. This is going to be a physical letter that goes out either by mail or by fax. But let's say I want to do a goodwill correction, right? I have all these pre-written reasons that I can leverage it here. I can add to it, or I can just completely create my own. But again, we've made it very easy for you by just pre-writing all the different reasons why somebody might request a goodwill removal. Now, when I hit next, I'm going to confirm mail delivery, and then we're going to send out that letter for you. Now, this is unlimited. As many accounts as you have in here that you need to do this with, we are going to do this for you for as long as you are a member. So it's a really great service that, again, saves you a ton of time. And remember, it's not going to the bureaus. It's going directly to the creditor. They, by law, have 30 days to respond. And if they approve your request, they also, by law, have to notify all 3 bureaus. So this way, if you take care of it here, it's getting taken care of everywhere. Now, I'm going to move on, Josh, unless you want to mention anything.
Yeah, I want to mention this just so people are more clarified and stuff, because I know people can get lost and overwhelmed on like disputes and things like that. So 9 out of 10 times when you dispute online, say with a TransUnion or Equifax or Experian account, regardless if it's valid or not, or there's incorrect information, or it's too old, or something's not right about it. Um, Even if you hit dispute, um, 9 out of 10 times, at least in my case, and I used to own a credit repair company. When you do it that way, it's going to come back usually, especially if we're disputing like 3 or 4 at one time or something. It's going to come back and say that it's been verified. And then you have to go through another trail of saying, how did you verify it? So then you're going to be over one account. It's going to be like anywhere from 90 to 180 days to get anywhere. And then at that point, you may get it removed or may not. But at least with a smart credit, um, they have templates already pre-set up, and you can add to it. They get you started, but you can add to it. And especially with COVID going on last couple of years or so, financial institutions tend to be a little bit more relaxed now. And of course, if you're just late every single month on every single account, don't hold your breath. But, this can really help you. I can tell you that people that signed up for Smart Credit through the Get Business Credit last month, I think is when we did the video.
Mm-hmm.
I've already seen, on average 30 to 100 points on TransUnion get boosted up, because it shows me, when you guys sign up, with our links and stuff, and, we get you guys the lowest rate. But I just wanted to point that out. There's many other features and stuff, but think of this more like a kind of do-it-yourself, somewhat credit repair. And it's probably the cheapest way. Do this first, and then go to another route. But I would say definitely do this along maybe with the eCredible Lift, depending on your situation. We're not financial advisors. We're just giving you the tools and stuff. So sorry, Jimena, I just had to point those things out.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for that. So once I'm done with that part of it, so if you've got negative accounts, the score builder feature is going to be available to you. But if you don't have any negatives, you're not going to have that feature available. But that's all right, because if you've got credit cards, you can still add points to your score by using the score boost feature. So for example, let me go in there and show you what I mean. We have figured out when every financial institution is going to report your credit card balance to the bureaus, and we have you pay just a few days before so that it shows the lowest balance possible. And what that's going to do is going to lower your debt to credit ratio, and it's going to help you in the long run, right? So we've also calculated how many points that's going to be exactly. So if you notice, if I move the dial, it shows me how many points I'm going to add to my score, and it tells me when to pay that card by. It also tells me how much to put on the different cards based on my budget. So notice how the cards even move, right? Because it says, okay, if the budget changes, this is the better plan. If the budget is this is the better plan. You're going to get 18 points, and it tells you exactly when your credit score is going to update per card. Likewise, if you're going to go on a spending spree, it tells you which cards to put it on and when to pay it by, and if not, it's going to cost you about 40 points or whatever it might be.
Oh yeah, I forgot to point that out. I'm gonna do a demo, you guys, also like on my big screen, and show you guys like what she's showing here, so you guys can really see. Like it will kind of tell you. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, like when the due dates are, if you need to spend, it's gonna show you which one's the best one to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's also, this is going to be sorted by the fastest achievable points. So you can see here.
Like the utilization.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of math that goes in the back of that, but we figured it out, made it super simple for you, gamified it. And then what we're also going to do is in your account, you're going to have a new 3-bureau report every single month. So you'll be able to monitor what all 3 bureaus have on you. You get one included every month. If you need more than that, you can order more. That's a la carte. But, you should need more than one. So that's already included here. But your credit is not just about getting a good score and then you're done, right? You want to build your score, but once you've got this great 800 or whatever score that you have, now you've got to learn how to maintain it, and you also want to make sure you protect it. So we've built in some features to do just that. So if I move down here, we're going to include $1 million of identity fraud insurance that covers you and your entire household. It even covers pre-existing conditions that you may not have known about. And if you have any issues, you just call this number here. You do have to make sure that you hit activate insurance when you log into your account to make sure that you do in fact activate it. But it is included. So once we have that, we also want to make sure that nobody goes on shopping sprees on our cards without our knowledge. And even though credit card companies are usually pretty good about telling you that, they don't always. For example, I had an Amex that, I travel a lot with my Amex, and I had somebody charging up a hotel stay and what have you, and I did not get an email from my credit card company.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I did
American Express is bad about that. I have 10 different American Express cards, and I've had so many charges I've had to dispute because I'm like, what is this? It didn't come from me. So, yeah, get you there.
So what you want to do, you want to connect all your checking, all your savings, all your credit card accounts in here, and you connect your other stuff too, so you can have a clear picture of your financial activity and your financial situation. But definitely make sure you go in here and you set up your alerts. So I've got mine set up to 100. You can choose whatever number is good for you, or if you choose 0, it's just going to be for every transaction you're going to get an email. You can leave your phone so that you also get a text message. That's not mandatory, but you can if you want to. I think 100 is a good, point. So that's what I have mine at. So,
what type of accounts can you link to that, Jimena? Like, what type of checking accounts, savings accounts?
So
like
checking.
Can you do like Charles Schwab or?
Yeah, Ameritrade, all of that. Yep.
Okay.
And the last one, I do have to log into my personal account to share with you because I am in a test account and we don't have this available.
The one extra feature?
The extra feature that Josh is gifting you guys, because normally it would not be included in this plan, but he fought with me.
Yeah.
So he did not. But
I always got to get you guys the best deal.
He does. He really does. Because not everybody has this in their account. So let me get back to sharing my screen now that I'm logged in. Okay. So we have this new feature called Privacy Master. And what this is going to do is, again, this is protecting you. And we're going to go out to the internet and search for your personal information that is being sold online. So if you go out and search for your name, you're going to find that there's a lot of places that are selling your personal information. Like for me, I had 18, right? So you can see that I removed 10. There's 8 that are pending, and I kept 2 because they weren't me. But you can see here the kind of information that they just had, my addresses, my names, my mom, like all kinds of stuff. And somebody can steal my identity that way. But not anymore. Now I'm monitoring these things, making sure that, I'm having it removed.
Yeah, either steal your identity or it's just best not to have all that information out there on the web. I mean, there's weirdos out there too.
You don't want a stalker showing up.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're not guaranteed to be removed, right? Because some of these sites is like, it's up to them to a certain degree, but the less you have, the better. And trust me, like what you're showing here, I've seen people with like 500 records, I mean, there's so many of those sites that just basically try to sell you that $1.99, find out any information about anybody, and it's pretty much just a scam, Not what you guys are doing, but I'm saying these sites that like you'll get the whole record about this person for $1.99, and all they're doing is showing you the stuff you can see for free on these sites,
Exactly.
So, okay, so that comes with it. So why don't you talk about like the plans, what the normal plan costs, and the savings
So
they're going to get and stuff.
you guys are getting a huge savings going through Josh. So normally, if you go directly to the Smart Credit site, you're going to be paying $27.95 for everything I just showed you. But when you use Josh's link, you're going to be paying $19.95, and it comes included with everything: the Privacy Master, which normally would not be included in that. You have the 3 Bureau report, which you get a free one every single month. So you guys are getting a huge value by going through Josh's link. So make sure you use that, because you have to click on it in order to see that price point. There's no coupon, nothing to put in. It's just from the link.
Yeah, I'm not making really next to nothing, just maybe some coffee money by using my link. Seriously, you guys are saving the most money.
$8
I'll tell you that. Yeah,
a
I
month,
mean, you
yeah,
guys are saving
30%.
more than I'm making. But so the privacy manager, that does that come with the 20? If someone just signed up for the 27, does that come with that too, or is that an
No,
additional
that's
feature?
usually, so we have two plans. Usually it's build and protect. So this is the build plan, is the one that includes a 3 Bureau report. Typically that does not include Privacy Master, but for Josh it does.
Okay, all right. So we'll get new links for both Get Business Credit and for Credit Josh. That will include that privacy manager, right?
Privacy Master.
Or privacy master. And then, like I said, there's no discount code. It's just a flat fee. It's $19.95 per month. No contract, right?
No contract, cancel anytime.
And I'm going to stress out to you guys, they don't just do electronic like disputes or whatever. What they're doing, one of their patented things is they're actually printing off and not charging you to do that. It's part of the fee of $19.95. They're either printing it off and mailing it in the mail directly to the bureau, and the success
The
rate is
creditor,
huh?
not the bureau. The creditor.
Or not? Yeah, not the bureau. Keep on getting that mixed up. Directly to the whoever you owe, either the collection agency or the creditor. It's getting mailed directly to them or faxed to them. Unlike if you try to do it, dispute it with the credit bureau, they're just going to come back and say it's verified. But by law, if you send a creditor the letter, they have to come back and tell you what's correct or if it's incorrect or whatever. So you're kind of skipping a process. And if you dispute too much with the credit bureaus, that's actually going to do a red flag on your negative accounts on your personal credit report, because it's showing that you just disputing everything. Versus this way, you're going directly to the source, and hopefully they will get it removed or do a goodwill thing with you or work with you or whatever. But I think what we'll probably do in the future, if you guys want, maybe in the comment section, you guys put down any questions you may have for Jimena, or you can email me, support@joshvanhorn.com. Again, support@joshvanhorn.com. But also, why don't you, if this is your first time here, also comment. But if you guys want her to come on maybe sometime live Q&A on Credit Josh to answer any questions, maybe we can talk her into doing that one of these times. So just comment in the comment section below. But definitely sign up. You don't really have anything to lose, really, honestly. I signed up and I have excellent credit, so there's many things in there that I know she just kind of showed you the demo, a little bit about it, but there's so much you have to dissect. We don't want to bore you with a 1-hour video showing you every little detail, so anyways, anything you want to say, anything further you want to say, Jimena?
No, just thanks so much for having me. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to either one of us, put them in the comments, or reach out to Josh. We're here to help you.
Okay. Thanks again, Jimena, for coming on the other channel, Credit Josh. Appreciate it. Again, you guys hit that thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And please hit the subscribe button, because this is not get business credit. This is Credit Josh. I'd really appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. The link will be in the description below to sign up to get this deal that you won't get anywhere else. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate your time. Bye-bye.